wanted to touch a little bit on the trades that basically there's 3 fantasy relevant trades that came in on the deadline. And I'll start with the one that's the most interesting, which is Rasheed Shaheed. So I look at Rasheed Shaheed's trade, and I think it's really interesting that the Seahawks. Nice to see you, man. So in terms of Shaheed, I think it's interesting that the Seahawks have come in and strengthened. That I wasn't expecting it, and I think this trade makes a lot of sense for them. I think all the people that were sitting there going, "It's Torrey Horton season." This spells a couple of things to me. One, that Kupp is probably done. I just think they have seen this season that they want to go a little bit more vertical, that they want to have, and JSN's been phenomenal, and he has got over the top, but he's not the ultimate field stretcher. And I think that is where Shaheed is going to bring a lot of value to this team. He's going to stretch the field. He's going to keep cornerbacks honest. He's going to keep them deep. That's going to help JSN, but I would expect JSN's target share to go down as a result. But I do think that they're going to throw the ball deep, and they're going to try and get it to Shaheed. Because I think they're going to look at him and go, he's got the pace, he's got the speed. And they want to use that to set up the intermediate plays to JSN. So if you think about utilization, if I throw deep once, I throw deep a second time, you're keeping the defense honest. You're keeping those safeties back. And they're thinking, oh, well, we've defended this a couple of times. We've got to be cautious. And then all of a sudden, you set up a scheme that looks like Shaheed's going to go deep. You run him deep. And then all of a sudden, JSN can cut across the middle. And where the safeties are playing back, he can get a big chunk 30-yard play. And I think that's what they're trying to do. They're playing to their strengths. And Shaheed will be valuable to that. But I do think Shaheed's going to get volume. I don't think he's going to get huge volume, but I think he's going to get volume. He only needs 3 or 4 catches to be fantasy relevant. But Rasheed Shaheed is someone who I think has got a lot of talent, has got a lot of ability. And I think he's someone who will really improve that team. The loser on that is Torrey Horton, because they're not a big passing volume team. I think Shaheed is a wide receiver 3-ish play rest of the season. So not a huge uplift on where he was in New Orleans, but he's got a better quarterback and a better system. So I like that move, and I think it's something that's going to help. I basically, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking the biggest losers out of this are Kupp and Horton.